Okay, well first up I got this this piece here. This is a car by Real Toy. As you can see, it's the well, it looks like a Beetle Cup car, and I purchased it mainly because it was very similar to a Corgi that I bought not so long ago, and I'm really hoping to have a look and compare, basically see what the coup is, and it really does look very, very similar in that box there. Next up, I found a new box of Matchbox in our area. Hooray! I'm not sure what case this comes from. Yeah, well, there we go. It's a new one, basically, 2015. New for me. Lovely, lovely piece. Fantastic caddying green. And also from that same case was this police car. Had to get it. Very nice indeed. The Dodge Charger Pursuit. And there was also the blue one as well, and I really like the blue one. I kind of like the blue one more than the black one, but the black one is better than the blue one, interestingly. Could have done with some tampos on top there, perhaps, but they didn't. Very cool. And also picked up a couple of Hot Wheels. Had to get that one. Never going to find the Super, but this is actually probably more like the original car from way back. I think it was the Turismo. So one day I'll find a Turismo, hopefully, with that colour scheme on. That'd be cool to put them together. And also found this Dodge Challenger SRT. Yeah, not very exciting at all in my carded stuff. Also in the background there's a couple of short cards there which I'm going to be putting in my trade boxes. Also, ooh, look at this wobbly card. Code Red. Check this out. There we go. It is a very, very nice fire engine. The card itself is mashed to pieces, and I do like this one actually. On the bottom there it's a Lesney, as you can see. A Lesney pumper. Made in 1981. But it is very, very nice. And basically in there, in that card, this thing is mint. Have a quick look at the back of the card to see the other vehicles that were available. Quite a nice, almost like a Lynx helicopter. It looks like a Plymouth. Not sure what that one is. I think I found the motorcycle for this set. Never seen that boat, though I've got a feeling I know what it is. Here's the pumper and the famous ambulance. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that little lot to mull over. Start straight up with this Corgi. Now this is a really nice little piece. This is a Corgi, well, it wasn't actually a Corgi Junior. It's quite a late Corgi, probably from the early 90s, late 80s. This is a Renault 5 Turbo, and quite surprised to see it in blue. I do have a white one, and well, lots of tampos and stuff on it. This one doesn't appear to have any stickers or residue from stickerage, so quite a nice piece, a nice little variation. And yeah, no opening features, nothing really, but everything's intact, so not too bad at all. I found most of these cars from my my little shop, and old Osborne's there over in Rushden, and done me a good deal on most of them. And also I picked up a few cars from my new trader that I've met up with, and yeah, he's managed to find me some mokos, so yeah, we've got some good mokos to show for the end of the month. Here's a very nice car. This is a Fiat X9. I remember these cars as a kid, actually the real thing. Used to end up rusting on people's driveways. Quite an interesting mid-engine arrangement there. Very interesting for Fiat to produce this kind of car as well. A little two-seater. Looks quite nice next to that Renault as well. Next up is this piece. Yeah, it's a lovely little Mercedes. Another Corgi Junior. Now Corgi Juniors, they're really from the 80s, 70s and 80s. So that puts this one back a few years, and the condition of it is really rather good, given that there's a little bit of damage here at the rear. Looks like there was a tow hitch of some sort. No opening features, but functional. And again, featuring these cheaper bases as well. So it's probably towards the end of the 80s for this car. Again, I think this is another one of those as well. If you notice here on the slightly later Corgis, they started to fill in the base a bit better. Moving right back to the 70s, here's a whiz wheel, a Corgi Junior whiz wheel. Now the Corgis started calling their cars whiz wheels because of these excellent wheels, and they're actually chrome plated axles. An invention, I think an invention by Corgi at the time, to actually improve the speed of their cars. And this is rather nice, a little Ferrari 512S, really cool. And again, slightly later is this Porsche. It's called a Growler. See, we've lost the whiz wheels on the base, but this is called a Growler because of this. Interesting at a football match, I should imagine. But this is a rather nice piece, actually. It's got a little bit of wear and tear on the chrome on the pipes there, but kind of adds to it in a way. Look, gives it that little burnt off feeling. Again, all these cars are all slightly play worn, but that's okay. But I do like Corgis. They're pretty fast. This one doesn't growl as you push it though, so it's all in the motion. Well, yeah, next up we're going to have a look at a few majorettes that I've picked up. Not too many this month. First up, I've got this piece. It's pretty well mashed, but I really liked it. And again, it's quite a nice early one, a made in France piece, probably from the late 70s. It probably would have had something on the back there. I've got a feeling this was possibly a vehicle used in safarying. I rather like the way it was all set up, and this grille on the front. If you look behind that grille, there's a really nicely detailed front there, but the grille sort of hides that. But anyway, other than that, it's a very nice piece, all complete, except for that piece there, of course. But I don't know, I'm not sure what that is either. Some sort of rope or something, who knows? Okay, now then, I managed to pick up some buses as well. And check out these two little beauties. Both the same vehicle. It's a majorette minibus. If you look inside there, there's some little people sitting in there, little brown ones this time. I do have one of these with the little black people sitting inside. So that's really nice. Very good condition again. And the same with this one. This is a Japanese Airways. So there we are. That one there's for you, Lamar. And this one here, if you want it cozy, this one can be for you. Really like that one as well. I don't have any Japanese Japan Airways airlines. Again, same sort of configuration. Lots of little people in there. Uber cool. Uber cool. Very nice. Metal base, plastic tops. Well, here it is. Had to show it in my top 5. It was the 55 Chevy panel van. Yeah, this one was sent to me by Stephen Lum. Now this one is not a mainline. This is, I believe it's a Larry's Garage piece. It has a Malaysia base, which is cool. Metal on metal with rear riders. The best thing about this is the opening door at the back there, and the fact that there's a motorbike stashed in the rear. Now I was sent that one at Christmas, but also was sent this one here by a Mr. James Shear. Amazing, showed up on my door and this was in it. It was all about this car really. I was so pleased to finally get a 55 Chevy, and I wasn't disappointed to actually hold it in my hand. Now these things are just fantastic. The scale on them is brilliant. They're a nice big car, probably, you know, actually 1/64 scale, which is amazing. And I was able to do a trade with PBAJ, and I got this one. Now I'm going to open this one now, because I've always wanted to open one with a motorbike in the back. So here we go, live on the top 5 crack. Oh yes, a splendid piece. Let's have a good look at this now. Of course, the rare model is the one with the black painted grille. Oh, this is so cool. It's got all the headlights and everything all painted in. Fantastic, lovely blue paint job there. Again, this is a mainline from 2006, so it's nice and modern. Certainly, in my view, I look at an old car as something from 98 below. So there we go. This is what it's all about for me, is the inclusion of the motorbike sticking out the back. That is just uber cool. And again, lovely in scale and brilliant to see. It's the first time I've actually seen this as well, so I'm sharing this with you guys. And in she goes. Pop, Hot Wheels choppers. That's just brilliant. Awesome, awesome. If anyone's been watching my Instagram as well, I've shown a lot of my original top 5 have all appeared on Instagram, although at least the vintage models have. But watch out for these ones. This is just mega. Great.